these things happen. Yeah.
If I ever said I'm never scared, just know I mean it. And if I ever said I'm getting money, just know I mean it. Yeah. And oh Lord knows, He knows I mean it.
Hi guys, my name's Amir,
And I'm Fahid.
and welcome to CITV.
Quick reminder before we get started with the episode, remember to go out to Guard tonight at 7 to watch the football game.
Yep, go support your football dons. First segment we have is with Mr. Walker, our new principal. Let's go check it out.
My first job in education was as a high school teacher and a coach, and from that point in time I moved into administration. I've had an experience in administration really at all three levels. I've been at the high school, of course, junior high for 8 years. They tell me the tick will eventually go away after that experience. And then, good question. Truth is, I love the mountains, I love to backpack, and I love to camp. So when I was growing up, I always thought I'd be a forest ranger. And that didn't happen, and after I found out that forest rangers have to do a lot more than stop bears from stealing picnic baskets, and then for the last 7 years, I was the principal at Whitman Elementary School in our district. So when I came over, one of the first things I looked at doing is bringing in sandboxes, swing sets, and getting recess into our master schedule. We need that. Now, my very, very first job that I ever had, I worked at Taco Bell. And I made one of the finest chalupas ever. That's not true, I just like saying chalupa whenever I can. It's just a fun word. Wow, three things: the students, the staff, and the students again. I think we've got the finest teaching staff around, and they've helped propel our school into the top 300 schools in the entire nation. And the students again, I've said it before, I think we have the finest student body anywhere I have ever been. And this is my fourth high school that I've worked at. Everyone is kind, friendly, warm-hearted. It really is the Cerritos way here. So. And I haven't given up on this one since I was a little boy. I want a fire engine for a couple of reasons. First off, I'm partial to red. I like the color. Secondly, you never know when you're going to need a ladder. Third, Mom always told me stay well hydrated and have plenty of water to access out of a fire engine. And of course, if you're running late to work, oh my, just put on that siren and everybody's moving over just for you. You can park anywhere. Fire engine, for sure.
All right. Mr. Walker sounds like a great principal, and I'm proud to have him here at Cerritos High School.
Yep. And another reminder, if you wore a jersey today, be sure to come out to the quad to get counted.
And for our next segment, we have our new assistant principal, Mr. Glonchak. Let's go check him out.
I'm Brian Glonchak. I'm very happy to be here at Cerritos High School. I've been working in ABC. This is my 15th year. Prior 14 years I spent at Whitney High School. Here at Cerritos, I'm in charge of what they call curriculum, and so that means making the master schedule. That means making sure our classes are aligned with UC and Cal State and the NCAA and all those kinds of things. If we're going to develop any new classes to offer here at Cerritos High School. I love being outdoors. I've played a bunch of sports since I was very small. One thing that I love to do is travel. I've always wanted to get down to Australia and New Zealand. Haven't been there yet, so that's in the future. When I was in high school, I was actually really inspired by my biology teacher. I thought I wanted to go to college and study biology. That's what I started doing. Thought maybe toward medicine, but I was glad that I decided not to do that early on in college. I did biological research in college for a while. Worked in a lab, but I couldn't see myself just working in a lab with fruit flies for the rest of my life. I like working with people, and so that's where I kind of turned into the education field. For incoming freshmen, I would say the real challenge is to keep your focus on your academics day to day, but also while keeping the big picture in mind. You know, that sometimes it's easy to let things get away from you on a day-to-day basis. You really have to keep that big picture in the back of your mind, what your goals are, and realize that every little thing that you do each day with your studies, your academics, the decisions you make is going to get you to those goals.
If a tree falls in a forest and no one is around, will it make a sound?
I would say yes. I would say that the sound is not dependent on the observer.
Good luck to our new assistant principal this year.
That's all the time we have for today, guys. I'm Amir,
And I'm Vahid.
and we're out.